Hey, just another intrigue.
So we met, look how red my face is.
We met
Steph and Deb
in
Shenandoah National Park.
Yeah, was that
last year?
That first place we met him?
When we were doing the AT, and they were doing a section hike, and we've stayed in touch with them because, you know, they're adventure women.
Adventure women.
And fun. So anyway, they sent us a care package, and they sent it to
Steamboat.
Then we got, you know, blocked from the fire, so we forwarded it to...
And when I talked to the woman at the Steamboat post office, which was right when we first got to Keystone, so that was, she said, oh, that's plenty of time to get it there. But then when we got here to Grand Lake, they're like, oh, no, it hasn't shown up. We don't know where it is, right?
Yeah.
So today I went to the post office, and I talked to the woman, and she's like, well, there was this woman who was like, when I was back here unloading the truck, there was this woman, and she had on like a funny camping hat and a shirt that was all buttoned up and stuff, and she grabbed a package and ran away. And we're like, that's our package. Yeah. We knew it was our package.
Yeah. So anyway, we caught her in town.
Yeah. So we
chased her down.
You know who walking by.
Yeah.
And did the old tackle by the ankles.
So we got our package.
Yeah.
So let me show you what's in it.
Yeah, so here it is. Here's our names and everything on it. Here's a nice letter from Steph and Dad.
Yeah.
And look at all this beautiful stuff. No bakes.
No baked cookies.
Some different kinds of dried fruit.
And pears.
Dried pears.
And like fruit leather.
The gummy bears, or gummy, how do you say it?
M&M's.
Coffee. And yeah, like this
all
is a total stash. Like, I can totally see why somebody would want to steal it.
Yeah.
How? I don't know.
But anyway, we have it. We're going to use it.
So, Deb and Steph.
Thank you, guys. Oh, my gosh.
We're using it.
They totally did this. They
totally
dried this stuff themselves. And so we're going to try it out and use it for our resupply. Yeah. So thanks you guys so much.
You know, I just think it goes to show you that Pesky is on kind of an evil bent right now.
She really is not. She's no good.
I think she's on the lam from, you know, when she tied Lynn up, and now...
Yeah, she's a sugar addict now.
Yeah, I think it's addiction, serious sugar addiction.
Anyway, people. Okay. All right. Can't wait to try these out. Thanks, you guys.
Bye.
Hi, everybody. So we did a major plan change.
Again.
At the last second. So we got, you know, we came into Grand Lake, and Karen picked us up in Corby, and we had a great time, and we got into Grand Lake, and she went out of town. So our plan was to the trail goes right out of Grand Lake, and we walk for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days and get to I-70. So we are all packed, we resupplied. We heard there was a blowdown somewhere in there, but we couldn't get clear information. We ran into Lunar, who put us on the WhatsApp group of hikers so we can all communicate. That helped. And, but not real clear where the blowdown was.
Right.
So then we got a little bit of clarity that if we could get a ride, so right out of Grand Lake to Monarch Lake was a blowdown, we heard. If we could get a ride over to Monarch Lake Trailhead, we could miss that blowdown. So we called Karen, who's out of town. She gave us a number of Katie in town, and Katie, we called her. She said, oh yeah, I'll take you over there. So we had a ride. We're all set. And then, like 9 o'clock at night, I looked at Instagram and I saw Flamingo,
who's hiking a couple days ahead of us now.
He's ahead of us, and he talked about this big blowdown. I thought, well, that's way past Monarch Lake. So I wrote him on his post, and he said, oh yeah, it goes way past. He said, I would not do it. It was the hardest 20 miles of my life. I had close calls. It's terrible.
And then that section is followed by the Williams Fire closure section.
Yeah. So we then called Katie and said, we're not doing any of it. We got to miss this whole section. So we asked if she could drop it. So she drove us all the way to Fraser.
Yeah, really nice. Yeah.
Really nice young woman. And then
Julieta picked us up.
Yep, our friend Juliet picked us up in Fraser, and now we're in Keystone again with her at her condo. And then we'll just start from Copper Mountain and go down.
Yeah, we did those day hikes So we're up to Copper Mountain. We'll start from Copper Mountain and then just start heading south. And that storm, the one where the temperature dropped and it brought all the snow, also had wind. And so you consider all the beetle-killed trees out in the forest and the moth kill on the spruce. And that wind, I guess, just devastated. So then we're thinking, we're trying to plan ahead, and we were thinking, oh, we'll do the east side of the Collegiates, but then Christy read another post from a hiker out ahead that said, don't even think about doing the east side. Totally destroyed with down windfall trees. So
yeah, so the Collegiate Loop we did as part of the Colorado Trail. On the west side is the best. It's beautiful, but it's high. You're up at 12,500 feet. I mean, you're just wandering around up really high. So we thought, well, let's do the east side, since we've already done that anyway, and it's lower. But now we're reading that has blowdowns, and no matter what the weather, take the high road.
So we're gonna go. We're gonna go that side. And actually, that part of the west you go up high for Hope Pass. You go down a little bit. You go up high for Lake Ann, and then you come down into Dallas Creek or whatever it is there. So we should be okay. Definitely has a couple of high passes there. Man. But it's then when you cross Cottonwood Road, which comes out of Buena Vista, and go south from there. That's where the really high part of the trail is. You stay way up.
But you're above tree line, so you don't worry about the down trees.
Yeah, which could be a real plus, right?
So anyway, that's our plan. So right now we are back in Keystone. We're going to leave.
We just mailed ourselves a package to Twin Lakes.
We're going to stay with Juliet. Juliet's teaching today, but from her online class, and then we're going to hang out with her tomorrow and leave Saturday and just start heading south. See what happens.
And it's really hard to make a plan. I mean, I'd like to meet. I'd like to have my sister come in, and I don't even know what to tell her.
I know, we can't even communicate.
It's like, oh, it's really hard.
So we'll let you guys know what's happening as we go, and we're just going to. It's hard to get information on the CDT right now. I don't know what that is, but
so you're really dependent on the people who are out ahead of you feeding you information backwards, because they have the information on the ground, whereas a ranger may not. They're totally short-staffed right now because they're working from home to protect people.
And it just happened. So we're walking through as something just happened. Right. So they don't even have all the info. So anyway, it's part of the adventure. It's really, you have to stay flexible.
Roll with the punches right now.
And I am so grateful we did not take off on that path, because we've done some down tree areas like that, and it is not good. It's dangerous.
When people who are like young men, 24 years old, this is the last of their Triple Crown, tell you that it's the most difficult hiking they've ever done
in their life.
That's like significant.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll keep you updated and let you know what's going on. We're sitting down here by Dillon Lake. Show you, it's really smoky. It's a really beautiful lake, has mountains behind it, but you can hardly see it. Just a lot of smoke. Anyway, all right, check in later.